Hello, good afternoon, Simba. Simba, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Oh, you are the only one who has joined today's class. Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It might be people yesterday they were in class, so did not rain. Yes, the other day on 19 they were in class, so maybe today they just
Oh,
got tired of it, but maybe they will join soon.
yesterday I too was not doing well. That's why we could not have class yesterday. I don't know how many students were there to take the class. Uh, I was not well yesterday and previous classes. I could not take the classes. I'm very sorry for that. And today, you are the lone student who has joined. Do you have idea about where are the others? Whether they are going to join?
Maybe I should invite them to my WhatsApp so they should join us. That's I'll come back to you. I
Um,
should
I,
just
I'm,
engage them on the WhatsApp group.
Mhm. Shimba, I cannot get your voice properly.
Yes, just
Are
I
you
was saying
outside?
that.
Are you outside or at home?
I was outside, but I will be soon at home.
Oh,
So I will just engage the people on our WhatsApp group, then I'll let you know.
yeah. Just send a message that I'm ready to take the classes. Okay. Uh,
All right.
yes.
I have that's around it. Hello, class. Good afternoon. Where are you going? Eh? Is there class today? Hello, hello.
Yeah, Mariam, you wanted to speak something? Mariam, you wanted to tell something? Ah, that's good. Th- There are more students coming in.
I have communicated with them.
Yes, good, good. Thank you. Yes, we are at least seven now. Uh, there are five students. Uh, we can start the class. See, students. Uh, by the way, can you see something I share on the screen, students?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to you because of some problems. I was not able to take your classes as they were scheduled. I'm very sorry for that. Now I'm at least ready to take some classes so that you could be benefited for your classes. See, friends, practical fieldwork practicum is very, very important in social work discipline or social work profession. As you go forward with studying your bachelor or masters of social work, you need to have exposure to the real field situations. I hope I'm very clearly audible to all of you.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Yes, thank you. So, fieldwork exposure, fieldwork practical exposure to social situation is very, very important. And as it is said, community is the laboratory for social work professionals. Okay? the people those who do research in the last session we had a very good session of research method classes. I hope you have enjoyed them and you got clear concept about social work methods and uh, I also hope you have gone through the materials uh, you have been provided by IGNU and you are able to conceptualize them, understand them. What I mean to say here is all social scientists, for all social scientists, community or society is the broader laboratory. Okay, lab. As we have in natural science, we have chemistry lab, physics lab, biology lab. We don't have a confined lab for social work experiment or research, but we take community as our laboratory. Okay, community is the laboratory for social work professionals, those who are learning social work. So you should have, while uh, obtaining a degree, while in the process of learning social work, while you are learning about different theories, different theoretic principles, different methods of social work, you it is essential that you go with those theories, principles, philosophies to the field. Okay, go with them. You with the theoretical ideas to the field, to the community, to the people, to the families, those who have problems, to the communities with different deficiencies and problems, then you get to understand many things and relate them to your theory. Okay, if only classroom learning is not enough, even in social work. Okay, with your classroom learning has to be practically connected with your practical experience. Your theoretical learning in the classroom has to be related to the practical life situations of the people. Suppose you are learning about child development, okay, in the family situation or community development. Let us take community development. How you will work to do community development. You have to organize the community. You have to do the need assessment. What a problem analysis in the community. You have to understand the different aspects of problem. Then you have to all mobilize people, mobilize different resources available in the community. Those things you studied in the classroom situation. You learned different principles and methods of this one community organization or community work or community development in the classroom situation. But what complements your knowledge of classroom learning is your exposure to the real life situation in the community setting. Okay, you have to go to the community, you have to practically get into the people and try to understand what are the different dimensions, different problems. You have to enumerate what are the different problems happening in the particular community, why those problems are happening, and you have to see them very closely, practically, physically, and get to learn about the real life situation of the people. Then you will be able to better relate, with to find appropriate solution, more appropriate solution for those community problems, and you can have a better hand in giving more appropriate planning for solving different problems at the level of community. Okay, for this reason, you have to be connected from the classroom to your community. Your classroom learning is not enough, so you have to extend your link your classroom learning with your practical exposure to the community and different setting, because your profession is all about dealing with different problems of the people at the community level, group level, individual level, and broader societal level. That's why you are taught about different methods applied at different levels. So here, whatever you learn in the classroom, you go to the this one, community, that is the society at the broader sense, and try to apply those theoretical knowledge or classroom learning in the practical field. As I said you earlier, your this one community or society is the laboratory for you. Different experiments, different exposures, different this one concept building are done in the community setting. Okay, after the exposure to community real life situations. So it is very important for you to go to the field for at least in each semester you spend more than 1 month in the field. In a semester you have 6 months, at least 1 month period, 1 month time, I mean 30 days, 30 days, uh, 24 into 30. I cannot say one day we can take 8 hours or at least 4 hours. 4 into 30, 4 into 30, I mean 120 hours you should spend in the practical field among the people for with specific purpose of learning about different aspect of social work, different methods of social work, different theories of social work, different principles of social work. Go with this objective to the community. Of course, we all are living in the community and we know many things about the people, their problems. But when you go with your classroom learning, when you go with some principles, theories, and methods of social work, tools and techniques, when you are going with the special eye of a social worker, you have better prospect to understand the different this one, theoretical connection with social work to practical this one situations. Okay, practical field. That's why at least spend 120 hours, in minimum 120 hours in a semester. Okay, 120 hours you try to spend in the practical field with thinking of social work, with thinking of social work methods and principles. Okay, you must be spending a lot of time in the community, but you have to go with special intention of learning things from social work perspective, from the corner of social work, what you want to see in the community. That's how you can have better idea about the theories, the methods, the principles of social work. You can better relate your work with social work learning, classroom learning. Okay, this is my earnest suggestion and request to all the students. They should spend some time with social work thinking in the community among the people. So here you for the sixth semester you have been given each semester you have been given 25 days of this one minimum 25 days of this one uh, field work. Out of that you have orientation visits uh, and five orientation minimum of five orientation visits and 15 of this one your concurrent visits. Okay, and five of your individual conferences. So in total you have to write report on you have to write 25 reports regarding your field work practicum. Okay, in total you have to write about around more than 25 reports of your fieldwork practicum in a semester. Okay, in BSW. So, do you know what is your orientation visit? Do you have idea about orientation visit, friends? Any of you have idea about what is orientation visits?
Yes, yes.
Yes. What is that? Can you just share your idea about?
These are visits where we go to different institutions, organizations, to appreciate how they carry out their activities. So the other idea is to try to get some experiences here and there and appreciate whatever steps they go through in their day-to-day endeavors in the organizations and different institutions. Thank you.
Yes. Very good, Davis. That is very good information. And in addition to that, I will tell you before starting your main core, I mean core practicum, core work of fieldwork practicum. You are going to different agencies just to have some preliminary or background idea about how different welfare or social work agencies are operating. Okay, you are going to the field to get a cursory glimpse or cursory look, I mean preliminary idea, basic idea about how different agencies are working, uh, different social welfare or social work agencies are working uh, at the community level or different level, district level, state level, or national level or international level, how they are operating to deal with different needs of the people, different problems of the people. You are to collect data about their background. Okay, their background, their historical background, the vision, the mission, uh, and then their this one operational area, their source of funding, their legal status. Okay, legal status, then their functions, then their this one clientele base. Okay, clientele system. Okay, what are the major projects they are running, what are the major sectors they are working, then uh, what is their credibility, what are this one awards and recognitions they have received, and uh, what are the challenges they are facing. Okay, what are the challenges they are facing, what is their this one organizational structure. Okay, what is their organizational structure, that is of course towards the beginning of your structure of report. Okay, each orientation report must reflect all these informations. Okay, can you hear me, friends? Yes. Can you hear me,
Yeah.
friends?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. You are audible.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. We are hearing you, sir.
Yes. Very good. So, all these information you should I mean emphasize to get. Okay, get from the institutions or welfare agencies or NGOs. NGOs means non-governmental organizations, and uh, then um, your welfare agencies, government welfare agencies, and non-governmental welfare agencies, whoever are working with different issues of development. Okay, different sectors of development. You can undertake your orientation visit to um, this one hospital setting, even prison setting, your child care units or child care institutions, your educational institutions, uh, even you can go to corporate this one institutions if they are undertaking CSR activities. Okay, corporate social responsibility activities. If they are doing some welfare work, also corporates are supposed to do that. You can go to them wherever welfare activities are undertaken. You can go to those institutions or organizations, and your report for each organization should reflect whatever I said you earlier. All these components you should reflect in your report. So that's what orientation visit. At least orientation five, at least minimum five orientation visits you should complete before starting your concurrent visit. Okay, concurrent visit is something uh, that you regularly or in a regular interval you are visiting an agency, like it's not exactly internship, but it is like internship. You are associated to welfare agency, one of the, it may be one of the agencies you visited for your orientation program, or it can be outside the list of five agencies that you have already visited. So, as per your convenience, as per your this one locational advantage, you should contact welfare agency. Okay, welfare agency. Talk to them that I am a BSW student. I want to have my practical under your agency. You can give an application in writing. Okay, they may allow you, some may not allow even, but there will be agencies, one or the other agency in your area, in your district, who will definitely allow you, and you can be placed for at least 15 days, 15 days, or continuously, or during the period of 1 month, or 40 days, 45 days, you can engage with them and have visit as per your convenience, as agreed by you and your welfare agency. So that's how uh, you can have your preliminary talk or talk with the welfare agency for your fieldwork practicum. And for that, a lot of things we have to discuss later on. I will be talking to you about that. And each before that, just I want to give some preliminary idea about different kinds of this one fieldwork practicum that you need to do. We will discuss them in detail in the later session of the class. Uh, uh, in the orientation visit, at least in the orientation section, you have to do at least 5 orientation visits and write 5 reports for those 5 orientation visits. That means you have to write 5 reports about 5 organizations, 5 welfare agencies or organizations that those are working on different issues of human development. Okay. Then the second kind of fieldwork practicum, always remember, that is concurrent visit. You are going to a particular agency that may be one of the 5 institutions you already visited, or it may be out of that list. So you have to talk to them according to your convenience and the convenience of, in view of your convenience and convenience of the agency or social work organization. You will fix a time and day of the week when you will be visiting their agencies, and thus you will complete at least minimum 15 fieldwork days. And for each fieldwork days, you are supposed to write a report of the detailed account of what all things you are doing, and how you are engaging yourself in the welfare agency. I hope you already have the gone through the format, how you will be what all things you will be capturing in your uh, I mean daily report under your concurrent visit. Do you know that? Do you have that idea of structure of that report or in the concurrent visit report?
Sir, please, can you come again?
Concurrent visit report. Do you have the idea what are the this one components of structure of concurrent visit report? Friends, I'm yet to receive your response. Do you have the idea, or I must explain it again? What all things you should place in your concurrent visit report? Do you know? Do you have the idea? Anybody
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I think from our previous work,
Yes.
the documents is supposed to summarize what we have observed,
Uh,
our interactions, the assessment that we have made,
yes.
and also look into the challenges the institution are facing, propose the solutions or interventions that we can do. Also look into the structure of the organizations that we have visited. the type of funding, if they have maybe other infrastructures, vehicles, buildings, how many staff, or their qualifications, etc.
Yes,
So yes, that's part of the report should include at least some of that.
yes, yes. Francis,
Yeah,
that
sure.
is a very nice information, but it is very much connected to your this one orientation visit. Whatever components of structure of report you have spoke out, you have spoken out. This is part of your orientation visit. I am just asking about concurrent visit report. Okay, the 15 reports you are going to write about concurrent visits. So I hope you understand about concurrent visit. Any of you, Davis, you raised your hand. You want to say something, Davis?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you wanted to say something.
Yes, please. I just wanted to add a little bit of what Francis has
Yes, yes,
already said.
yes,
Uh, During these visits, it's
yes,
like we are placed in an institution at an organization for a period of 15
yes,
days or more.
yes,
Uh, Now, what we go to appreciate at the institutions is different from what we go to appreciate during the orientation visits, because this time around we go to we go with the specific areas. For example,
yes,
during the uh, one of the field work, that was I believe that was 104 105, we are dealing with the casework. So we wanted to go, we went to an institution to appreciate how they are doing, what they are doing
yes,
on casework.
yes,
Yeah. uh, and then the second time we went there, we wanted to appreciate how they are doing, uh,
yes,
how they are engaging the community on group work.
yes,
Now, yeah, so it's like you are placed in an institution to appreciate what they are doing on a specific area.
yes, yes, yes. Ah,
Yeah, so
yes,
yeah,
that's a very good information, Davis. Uh, uh, Adding on to this one, what Francis and Davis have spoken to us, in concurrent visit, particularly, we are giving the complete account of what we have done on that particular day. Okay, what we have done on that particular day. So in the format, of course, I think tomorrow if we have class, I will share with you all the formats that I have developed for, of course, PG or MSW students, master students. I think that can help you all as well for your even. I think in your this one fieldwork practicum guide or book, it has been given all the formats. Is it given? All the formats have been given in your fieldwork practicum book. You must have a handbook of fieldwork practicum, right? Fieldwork journal. In the journal, what points you should include in your this one fieldwork practicum regarding your concurrent visit, your orientation visit, all sub points are given to you. Okay, what information you should reflect in your report is given there. So I today I will expect you to go through that format, whatever is given for your uh, concurrent visit, and tomorrow come with your questions regarding out of those structure, those sub points, subheadings that have been placed in your concurrent visit report. Any of you, any one of those, if you are not able to understand, You can come up with the question, then we can discuss. Okay, that will be better. You go through the format. Okay, you go through the format of the this one, concurrent visit report. Then come up tomorrow with your doubts or any clarification with regard to that. That will be better, I think, because there are many sub points given there. If we go one by one, uh, it will really. If you exactly know things, then it may bore some of you. That's why go through the this one format and come back with any doubts you have with those structures. Okay, then do you know, friends, what is induction meeting report? How you should write induction meeting report? What is induction meeting report? Do you have the idea about that? Friends,
Yes, sir.
there is a report also known as induction meeting report. Okay, do you know about that?
I think I think the induction meeting is a meeting where we meet with this fieldwork supervisor.
Uh, could you please repeat,
Yes, I
Francis?
was saying to say yes. The induction meeting we meet with the fieldwork supervisor.
Uh-huh.
So it depends. The length depends on how much you're going to discuss.
Yeah.
But from the previous week, there was like the supervisor supposed to welcome you, and you're supposed to record those welcoming remarks with some bullets, and you also need to record the purpose of the meeting. And it
Mhm.
depends whether the induction meeting you involve the institution personnel. You have to indicate the history or the mission of the organization. If this is going to be provided like by the fieldwork supervisor, you have to
Yes, yes,
indicate with the bullets the services provided or the target population and the like. And the third one is also the field visit objectives and expectations.
yes, yes. Very good. Very good.
Is it? Okay, sure.
That's a
Yeah.
very good
So
information. Hmm.
exactly. And if there are conclusion, you need to indicate the summary, the key points that we have discussed during the induction meeting. The next step to outline what activities are going to follow after what we have discussed, maybe the schedule, the supervision arrangements. Then, if there are some other questions, you also need to indicate that you had these questions and how the supervisor have responded to those questions.
Yes, Francis. That's very, very, very nice. That's very good.
Sure.
Yes, in the election meeting, you are supposed to reflect all these points that you have spoken rightly. Uh, uh, in the induction means the formal introduction, your formal introduction to the fieldwork practicum, to the world of fieldwork practicum, where some faculty members present there should explain you what exactly as I in the beginning I said what is why fieldwork practicum is important, how it connects with your classroom learning, what are the components of fieldwork practicum. Okay, and through a formal meeting all these things are supposed to be discussed in the induction meeting, whether offline or online. All these things should be clearly disseminated to the students' consent. So, this is supposed to be done, and all the formats that you have spoken, Francis, those things should be reflected in the this one in induction meeting. In addition to that, you also should reflect what special things you learned in that key learning. Another subheading you should add: key learning of the day. Always in field work practicum. In whether it is under this one concurrent visit, or it is orientation visit, or any other practices in field work, always when you write report, you reflect on what new things you learned about from that particular event. That really helps you to improve. Okay, you should reflect, you should filter, you should be able to filter what new, what is something new you learn from that particular action or particular event or on that particular day. That is really very tricky to learn, filter, or identify what exactly you have added to your knowledge. Okay, you have already lot of knowledge. What you added today, reflecting on that is really fabulous exercise. That's why in the process of learning, you should reflect on what are the key learning of that particular day or event. Okay, key learning, and what future plan you have. Particularly in concurrent visit, you should write what are the likely future plan you have. What is next? What are you going to do in the next? Okay, next day or next event. That also you can reflect to some extent. Then uh, yes, another kind of report is important. That is individual conference and group conference. Okay, individual conference and group conference. Do you know about individual conference, friends? What is individual conference? What is report about individual conference? I will appreciate if any of you speak few words about that individual conference.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Am I
Davis,
audible?
Salisu. Yes.
Individual conference is a conference that is made after every 5 visits that you have make from an agency with your supervisor in order to
Mhm.
guide you on how you will do the next 5 that you are approaching. That's what is individual conference, sir.
Anas, I'm not able to get your voice properly. Please,
Am I
could you
audible?
please repeat? Yes.
Am I audible now?
Yes, audible.
I said an individual conference is a conference that is made by the student or the social worker and the supervisor after
Yes.
every 5 visits that the student or the social worker make in order to get correction or something like that from the supervisor and advice for the next visit that he's going to make. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much. Very good information. You are right. Um, exactly right about that. Yes. In the individual conference, it is one-to-one relationship between The social work student, as Anas has already said, it is interaction between uh, this one, the student, social work student, and the supervisor, who has been allotted to guide the social work student. It is one-to-one relationship, interaction between the teacher and the student, or supervisor and the student, for different purposes at different level. Interaction should be, uh, in the first interaction, the teacher or the supervisor should introduce what kind of things the student is supposed to do. The does and don'ts should be expressed to the student. The student should be aware of what are the acceptable things, what are the rejectable things in fieldwork practical, and the teacher tells about the scope of this one, fieldwork practicum. What are the uh, um, this one cares or cautions that should be taken while visiting communities and interacting with people. That's why, and in the next, after the first individual conference, the student comes with different problems encountered in the field situation, different challenges in the field, and different doubts with regard to writing report. As the Anas has already said, any doubts in the field, everything should be discussed during the individual conference. Okay, individual conference, and all these things you are writing uh, a report for each individual conference. You have to write a report. At least a minimum 5 meetings you should have with your teacher uh, in a semester. Okay, in a semester, in uh, during your course. Then um, these are the basic kinds of reports you require to write or complete in your during your field work. Okay. Then specifically, I will be speaking to you now about uh, the program of sixth semester. You are in sixth semester right now. So the sixth semester of third year, right? Sorry, sixth semester. Am I right? You in speaking
Yes,
that
sir.
you are in sixth semester? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good. So, in sixth semester, what you are supposed to emphasize in your learning is social welfare administration, okay, and social action. Okay, social welfare administration and social. Your all your reports should reflect these two methods of social work. Okay, Uh, all your reports should reflect these two methods. So I hope you understand about social welfare administration and social action as methods of social work. Uh, for social welfare administration, you have to understand how different principles and policies, okay, policies and welfare programs are translated into practices to provide different services to the people. Okay, that's what is all about social welfare administration. It is management of the affairs of this one, social work. Social welfare administration or social work administration is management of the affairs of this one social work. Okay, or it is in other words, it is translation of, okay, translation of different this one, principles, policies, philosophies of social work into action or practices to provide services to the people, okay, by using different resources, okay, by using different resources. And the very this one attractive acronym created by Luther Gulick in management or administration. Luther Gulick, Luther, Luther Gulick. Okay? Gulick, he was from public administration. He coined this one acronym that is postcard. Those who are from public administration, you will understand postcard. I mean C for California. Okay. Uh, P O P O S D, sorry, D, P O S D. I will put it in the message so that you can understand clearly. You can see now postcard, postcard. P means planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, budgeting. These are the eight basic components of managing any kind of service. Okay, any administration, any form of administration must have these components. Planning means you have to have a plan. Okay, you have to have a plan. Then you need planning means you have to do prepare a blueprint of actions. Without planning, you cannot succeed in doing things in a better way. uh, for anything you have to plan how I can do, what are the resources I have to use, what are the strengths and weakness I have to reflect on that, and I should chalk chalk out uh, proper plan. Okay, applicable plan. Then I should start a work. So that is important in social work practice also. There is a need for planning. Then the other one is organizing. In order to do certain works, you have to organize human resources, you have to organize material resources, you you have to connect all the resources, that is called connect and put them in order, that is called organizing. Give different responsibilities to different people. Okay, and assign different tasks to different people. If required, the third step you should take, that is staffing. You should have adequate people with specific responsibility to undertake certain things, and there is a need of manpower with specific responsibilities, specific positions, that is required for any kind of management or administration. And it also is essential in social work administration or social welfare administration. The other one is directing. There should be a flow of instruction from up to down. Of course, in the in the management with democratic values, sometimes horizontal this one movement of instruction is very common. But then even after that, there are directors in the social welfare agencies who have more experience, more knowledge. They are a better skill than the others, and they are supposed to guide others. They are supposed to help others to go in a particular direction to reach the intended goal. Okay, intended goal. That's why directing also is very important in social welfare administration. And the other important component is coordination. There is uh, there is a need for coordination or correlation between different subsystem or different people of the organization, and different resources, different sections, different subsystem of of broader organization. Okay, and there is a coherent relationship between uh, people working in an agency or organization, and some people are responsible to coordinate between different people to accomplish different tasks. Okay, different tasks. And that's why it is important to have coordinating. Okay. Then the other one is reporting. It is always important to disseminate or to pass important information to the people responsible. Okay, for responsibility, for accountability, for uh, your authority. For all these things, you need to have reports. You need to report what you are doing or what anyone is doing. That's why it is. It helps in communication. It helps with information. It also helps with improvement of different performance at different level. That is why reporting is required in social welfare administration. And the last but not least and very important component is budgeting. Budgeting means financial arrangement. Okay, financial arrangement. It is very important because without finance, without in order to buy many materials that is required for management of different affairs, you need to have money. So you have to do a proper budget. Budget. How much money I need for doing this? Estimation and budgeting. It is important. Otherwise, you cannot complete your work. If you don't have adequate emphasis on budgeting, on the halfway to the work, if your money there is a shortage of money, then you will not be able to complete the work. That's why it is prior estimation. You need to have a proper planning of financial kind of things. So these are the pillars of your social welfare administration. And all these kinds, wherever these kinds of works are done coherently, coordinatingly, that is called as proper administration of uh, any kind of organization or welfare administration. And when all these components are working for the welfare of the people, for the well-being of the people, that is known as welfare administration. So why I am speaking this? Francis, can you relate why I am speaking about this?
Yes, sir. I think as you were alluding to it to say that the sixth semester,
Yes,
uh, the focus should be on social fair administration,
yes, yes,
and we cannot go into administration without knowing the basics of management. So I think Luther Garrick was trying to give an insight on what to look for as we are going. Social administration and social action. I think
yes,
that the management acronym should help us to focus on those specifics.
yes,
Uh, so I believe that's why you are giving up on that,
yes.
because we
I'm
cannot talk of
very happy,
administration.
Francis. You
Yes,
are
sure.
exactly getting into the point. Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes,
that's
sir.
very good. I'm very happy. So yes, these kinds of work should be focused in your sixth semester, or I mean sixth semester, and uh, that you are in. Okay, your work should focus about all these components, as you have rightly said. Your work, one of the methods of social work is social welfare administration. And your social welfare administration cannot be talked about without this. Any kind of administration cannot be talked about without these components, these specifics. Okay, that's why while writing your 15 reports, you have to talk about this. Any all these ideas or any of these ideas, you have to reflect on your reports when you are speaking about your daily activities. Your daily activities should surround on these components of your actions, because it is already told to you instructed to you that your focus in this semester should be on two methods. Okay, so these are the components of one of those two methods. That's why you should uh, focus to reflect these things, one of these things, or some of them, or all of them in your 15 reports, throughout your 15 reports. That's what I meant to say. Okay. um, I hope this make as it makes sense to Francis, it makes the same to others as well. uh, then the other method is social action. I hope you have basic understanding about social action as well. Uh, it is something like any of you can say about social action in your own language and own understanding. Okay, social action. Social action is changing and is a method of social work that tries to change, bring change into the system that have been defective, functioning, malfunctioning, or defective, or for whatever reason are they are uh, this one counterproductive to the social cause. Okay, social cause, there are many systems like your political system, your public administration system, your welfare system, your community system, or your market system, or your health system, your education system. Any of these systems can have defects in them. Okay, so as socially conscious people, social workers try to bring change to this defective system or counterproductive system by using different strategies. Okay, by using different strategies, particularly using pressure groups. Okay, pressure groups and public opinion. Yeah, public opinion, which for which majority of the people are interested. Okay, when it is related to the interest of the majority of the people, maximum number of the people, but it is violated, being violated, uh, particularly the issues of public interest. Particularly, the issues of public interest are uh, taken in social action method. In social action, what you have to do is, you have to suppose in your village. Okay, suppose in your village there is a rich man who tries to block your road. Okay, block your road to expand his or break your village road to uh, take a canal, lead a canal to his farm. Okay, he wants to. Okay, Another example I will give. In your village, he wanted to establish a, pharmaceutical company. Okay, pharmaceutical company or uh, any commercial setting which is likely to harm the environment of your village. Okay, which is likely to which is very much likely, you know that it is likely to harm or destroy the environment of your village, and it is potentially likely to create health hazards in your village. Okay, children are likely to face many different health difficulties after that. Okay, that that is a public interest. So for this, you cannot fight with that capitalist or rich man, because he will be having many people with him, all goons and money-minded people will be with him, and you cannot simply go to him and tell, brother, you stop this work because it will harm the interest of the children in our village. You cannot just say like that. So what you have to do is, you have to create public consensus by gathering majority of your village people and convince them that something wrong is happening in their going to happen in their village, in your village. Then people, all the people will stand together, and they will go to the government. They will complain with uh, the court against the powerful person, and in that way you cannot you can uh, just um, put off the plan of establishing a farm or industry in your village that is likely to harm the health of the people. Okay, this work, these entire things that I am talking about is social action. Okay, social action. Here first thing is, you have to this one organize people, you have to educate people, and you have to convince people, you have to create public consciousness about against a problem, against the counterproductivity of an event. Then you should organize them into an association. Okay, then you face the this one situation, you face the party of counterproductivity. You can lobby with the government, bargain with the party to the problem. Then you can, even sometimes in this case, you can demonstrate. Okay, you can have demonstration, you can uh, this one organize sit-ins. Many strategies are there, which Mahatma Gandhi has historically taught us. Even he went to the African countries, and he worked against the practice of slavery and tried to this one end discrimination against the black people. So all these wide range of work, this kind of works can happen at this one state level, local level, state level, even national and international level. Very big different large scale these methods can be applied. That's why it is social action. It's social action. And in this year, in the sixth semester, you are supposed to uh, reflect these two methods. Okay, two kinds of work. Any work that relates to either to social action or to social welfare administration should be you should engage in these kind of works, or you should at least able to understand how your agency is undertaking all these things. I mean, uh, in the sixth semester, you are supposed to select an organization who is working. All the organization have their social welfare administration policy and mechanism, but there are not all the welfare agencies are not all the welfare agencies are engaged in social action. The organizations which are basically working on human rights, public interest, all these few selected areas uh, actually follow or this one actually adopt this method of social work, social action method of social work. It is basically related to rights kind of thing, justice, social justice, social movement, social this one rights, rights kind of thing. The organization that works on these areas usually apply social action method. Okay, that's why you need to focus on this kind of activities in your sixth semester. For today's students, I'm stopping here uh, because I have I'm inconvenient now to take the class further. So, students, I want to take your consent. Will you be able to join tomorrow for your classes?
Sir, we will join if you are ready, sir.
Pardon?
We will join, sir, since we did not have class yesterday and day before yesterday. We
Yes, yes.
wait.
That's why I want
So
to.
if you are
I want
available,
to.
sir, we'll try to join, sir, for our help, sir. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. We can continue tomorrow at exactly 5:30. Around 5:30, we will start the class at the usual time. I hope all of you join the class and uh, yes, you will uh, get to learn things. I mean, more things. Okay. So, bye, students. Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.